it's really easy to do? It is really, really easy to start a business. It's also really, really easy to give up. Way too many people give up. It's not easy to run the business. It's easy to start and it's easy to stop. But it's not necessarily easy to actually run your business for an appropriate amount of time to see results. So what I want to talk about today is you giving yourself a chance to succeed. Let's dive in. Okay, so in the moment, you feel like you are working endlessly. I know the feeling. I've been there. You're working tirelessly. You feel like you're always online. You feel like you're always doing something. You feel like you're constantly attached to your computer or your phone or your tablet or something. Your mind is always on. Business. How do I do this? How do I run this? How do I get here? How do I get people to look? All the things. You just started or you've been going for a little bit of time, under a year, and you're hustling. You are constantly hustling. You're exhausted. And you are not seeing the results that you had hoped to see because Coach X, Y, and Z promised you the easy breezy business life without telling you they've been in business for 9 years and had a bunch of backing. And they hired quickly because they had money. That's not the reality of the situation. That is a few really cool, lucky people. I know for a fact that a lot of business coaches, mentors, and things like that out there came from money. I know, it's a dirty little secret. And I'm not bashing anybody. It's great if you have the ability to fund your business. There are an even larger amount of people who don't have endless hours. They don't have people watching their children. They don't have the ability to hire everybody up front. It's really, really difficult. And if that's where you feel like you are in, you don't have somebody watching the kiddos, they've got tiny little feet running around, you're always being interrupted, somebody isn't believing in you, it's really easy to just be like, I'm done. We're done. No more. It's hard because it is. If you feel like that, I want you to take a step back, take a big breath, release it, and start again tomorrow. Taking a thing off your plate. If you have 10 things on your sticky note, focus on 2 of them. If you've got 100 things on your sticky note, focus on 2 of them. 2. Typically, I would say three things a day. But if you are in the overwhelm, I'm ready to quit, I'm ready to give up stage, focus on 2 actions. It doesn't matter how small they are. It doesn't matter if they're ginormous. It doesn't matter if they complete an entire task. Do 2 small things a day. Every day that you dedicate to work. If you work 4 days a week, those dedicated days, you do 2 things. And when you're done, you're done. Walk away. I will say it will build a little slower, but you are going to be consistent. You are not going to be overwhelmed. You are not going to be exhausted. You're not going to be nitpicking, arguing, losing your mind, pulling out your hair, going gray super quick. 2 things a day. I see this all the time, especially on platforms like YouTube and blogs and things like that. People are at them and they're posting, let's say, 1 video a month for 12 months. That's a lot of videos to you, right? That's 12 videos. You're like, oh, that's so much. That is so much to do because it's recording, it's thinking of the stuff, it's what are you going to plan with it, the editing that goes along with it. If you have to do that yourself, the scheduling, the sharing, all of the things. 12 videos might sound so overwhelming, but it's just a drop in the hat on the social media world. People are consuming things so quickly. Doesn't mean they're not paying attention. It just means they're not clicking fast enough. Okay? It does not mean that you're not doing a really good job. It doesn't mean that your offers, your products, your services aren't phenomenal. It just means that you need a little more time. So when that moment of feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, ready to give up, stop. Just stop. Walk away. Completely walk away. Shut the computer, go outside, take the kids to the park, let them run around, let them scream it out. You scream it out. Have a scream fest. It's so therapeutic to scream. Take my word for it. Go outside. If you are feeling anxious, depressed, stressed, all of it, just go outside and just scream. Deep belly, real loud, caveman style screaming. It is really therapeutic. I give you permission to go scream. And then once you're done screaming and you've taken the rest of the day off, you're not looking at any of your stuff. You're not looking at your notebooks. You're not going through your sticky notes. You're not, inundated with the stacks of paper. Stuff's not everywhere. Come back tomorrow and focus on 2 things, 2 small activities a day. Again, doesn't matter what they are. What matters is that you are not going to be overwhelmed. You are going to be consistent, and you will end up being a success if you do not let yourself fail, if you do not let yourself give up, if you do not let yourself quit. It's the worst thing in the world. Don't quit. Even if that means you have to make a pivot. Businesses pivot all the time. That's not quitting. That's a redirect. Just don't quit. Give yourself a chance. If you're looking for shortcuts, if you're looking for ways to speed things up a little bit, there are all sorts of things out there. I have a ton of quick guides that can help get you through lots of stuff. The biggest thing that most of the people that I work with struggle with is content and client attraction. I've got quick and easy things for them all over. You can grab one here. You can grab the content bundle. It's going to help get you visible. It's going to help get you visible consistently. You're going to learn how to write content. You're going to learn how to batch content. You're going to learn when to share content, where to share content, how often to share content. It's going to simplify those things. But my goal for you is not to let you quit. Take that break, walk away. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what client work you've got. Doesn't matter what you have on your to-do list. Doesn't matter what you have today. Stop. Full stop, hard stop, Titanic, pull this thing, dead stop in the water. I know that was crass. It's my favorite movie. Let me go. Let it happen. Full stop. Just completely stop. Walk away. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow or your next work day. Start with 2 things so that you can give yourself a chance to succeed. I do not want to see you quit. If you do feel like you're quitting, if you do feel like you're giving up and you're just like, I need a quick moment. I need some quick advice. You can always DM me. My link for that is below. Shoot me a DM. Let me know what's going on. Tell me how I can help. If it's just advice, if it's organization, if it's this, if it's that, let me know. I don't want to see you quit. I want to see you succeed so that you can stay home with your babies and you can take trips and you can do all the things that you have imagined that you've ever wanted to do. I just don't want to see you quit. I want to see you give yourself a chance because business is hard, but you're tougher. You gave birth. Nothing is tougher than that. I will see you guys right back here next month. Don't forget, my inbox is always open. Keep going.